Good evening and welcome back. Apologize for last week, but the lack of power, internet, storm, and everything else, we had some technical difficulties. Anyway, here we are again, and this week's segment we're going to look at specifically knee on belly. At this moment, I would give a shout out to Sensei Ray, and glad he's actually not here since his knee on belly is extremely painful, and I really don't want to have to demonstrate this with him. So, wherever you are, Sensei or Senpai, hope you're enjoying life and safe and sound. That being said, I will welcome in my resident helper and aid throughout all this. Though tonight he's a little bit better because instead of my applying the knee on belly on him, it is going to be on me. So, that being said, we're going to look at things in hopefully a couple angles and talk about knee on belly. So, since he is nice and a lot lighter, looking at a knee on belly where he's applying pressure either to the shoulders, just for the sake of things, he's not going for the grip behind my head, and he's bladed across my stomach. This leg is usually extended out a little bit further, but again, Matthew is not a practitioner. He is very gracious to help me out. So here we are. So usually if someone applies knee on belly, the first thing we want to do is try and check them. Check a little motion. But we don't want to get into an overextending thing on either side, as I'll look for those arms to be extended and just pin them to the ground. So I'm going to check it, but for this particular one, I want to concentrate on checking out this leg, getting the forearm in and checking it. I'm not so bad with a knee down here on my gut. It's when it comes up a little higher it bothers me, especially since my surgeries. Anyway, in this, I'm checking that, bring this up, my friend, I'm checking here, and I'm pushing it down a little bit to hopefully pop a little bit to my side. There being, and we'll show this in a different angle, there's going to be a gap between his foot and my side that I can slide this inside hand in, up. Now, if he had a gi, I would grab his belt, or good fight shorts, I would grab his shorts. Here. At that point, as I push down and kick out, I'm going to pull down, and he's going to drop. As he drops, and I keep pulling, I'm going to continue up into a side control. You okay there?
Yeah.
We're not in the frame?
I believe we are.
Okay. So, I'm going to try and show that from this angle with him here so you can see what I'm doing reaching through. There you go.
Wait, which side am I looking at?
We're still knee on belly, same side. Let's not confuse ourselves. So again, he's heavy enough. Up. There you go. So again, what I've done is checked. So he can't come forward and adjust this. Okay? Just a little pop. Now I'm going to show there's a space I can make here. And again, D or here. Now at the same time I'm going to push and pull. That's when I come up into side control. Readjust and whatever. And now we of course have fun and go, all right? And I've lost weight. Anyway. Okay there? You ready for number 2? Okay, so again, the motion just quickly, and I'm not going to dump you this time. The motion becomes, he goes up here, quick. Once I catch,
Oh, that hurt.
you landed on your fat butt. You should be
No, I
fine.
didn't.
It's a quick jerk. The old adage will be, of course, the sage wisdom is, you shouldn't be there in the first place. Great advice, very basic. Everybody's going to be there sooner or later. Ready for number 2?
That's all we're doing.
As you. Touche. So, number 2, back to knee on belly.
I really don't know why anymore.
Well, I'm trying to move you slowly, but sometimes it's difficult. Okay? So again, spin that leg out. It should not be, you don't want to be right here, or I'll rip that sucker right out. But I realize differentials. Anyway, so again, we're here. Again, I like to control this from moving up. Grinding up through me is very painful. Okay? But this is a little different. Again, I'm going to push it down, and I'm going to try and get to my side by pushing out. In this take, I'm going to take my, what I'm going to call my top arm, since I'm sort of on this side. I'm going to reach through and grab my top leg. As I do this, I pinion his leg in here. Gently, gently with motion, hook, and over he goes. Again, try to do it slowly. A, just to rub hardwood floor, and someone who doesn't practice that much. Or at all. So I'll show it on that side one more time, and then we'll go to a different position. Yeah, please. So again, your opponent's gone, and you're not going to let him set on the belly and pray. As he's going up, you're trying to check. Reach through, take over, peel out, come up. Aw, it all hurts on you, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
Then I'm doing my job.
Kind of what did you jiu-jitsu?
Respect guys. So let's look at it from this position so you can see sort of what's going on with the interplay. I'm not on the wrong side.
Yeah, I am.
Yep. There you go. So again, you have to stand out. So I'm going to check and try to pop. Bing. Now I'm not hammering it as far as I should, just for his sake. Top arm. Top. Here, and I'm coiling up. It lands like a sack of cement. Once I'm over, again, I can move into a side control, reverse Casey.
Ow!
Just twist him like a donut.
Stop it!
Okay? Once more, from the same position. Again, your opponent's coming at you, boom, right over. Once I'm here, I've got control of the leg, I've still got control of this leg, boom, to the ground. And out and gone. Now, there are times think of Sensei Ray, who has a very heavy knee on belly. And I will say, this initial pop is earth-shattering. No matter how much you check, push, and check. But here, I just want to get a little space. When he's up higher and it starts to crush into your gut, it's mentally daunting. You can put your other hand on my shoulder. You don't have to put yourself on the floor. So I'm here, and I will. I pop it down, keep them on my shoulder, and I'll reach in and take control and come up. Now I've locked it. I've checked out this arm. I'm going to grab either the wrist or if you had gi to gi. And I've taken this arm, which will take some pressure off. A larger opponent, yes, it'll be difficult. A smaller opponent in this weight category, as he gets unbalanced, once again he goes. I let go of his arm. This is a favorite position of mine, because here I cross the arm and bury. You gonna live?
We'll see in 2 hours.
We'll see you in 2 hours. So again, knee on belly. Again, if you let someone set like a sack of cement, you're in a lot of trouble. But here, checking. Inside, break at the elbow. Bicep, inside, redistribute, grab. And now I have a good grip. Here.
We don't need to roll me, do we?
We don't need to roll you. We can. But we won't.
Yeah.
Anyway. So 2 escapes and 1 to get back into sort of a guard or control, to keep the opponent's weight off you, start to unbalance them. Again, knee on belly can be very heavy. People use it very fluidly. You have to watch. Some people will bury you with their weight, and some people will flow. They move from position to position, side to side, knee on belly, and keep almost drilling you with their legs. Just keep pressing, pressing, pressing by moving. Each time exerting more force. It's very hard to get control. Ergo, all of those are stopping their motion. They're forestalling their weight. They're not letting them cement a base on top of you. Again, ways to escape from the knee on belly. As always, any questions, feel free to get through to the whatever electronic channel you want to use. Otherwise, I hope you're staying cool tonight. Have a good one. Thank you very much. Hit the button, my friend.